welcome back to the channel. I am here with Peoples, and Peoples don't have headphones. What the fuck? Who doesn't have headphones? Come on now.
I don't have headphones.
It's you. It's you.
I think it's me. Yeah, it's gotta be.
Yeah, no, I decided, fuck it. I was bored. I wanted to talk to Peoples. And sure, why not do a live stream in the meantime? More Peoples.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So I've dragged some of the Under the Bus crew in for a chat and to slag off because, sure, what else do I do? Anyway.
Yeah, and I was all set. Sonny was laying up there looking down at me in judgment for the last half hour. And then I was going to just have us come on and be pointed at, have my camera pointed at Sonny. And then just a minute before we came on, she decided to fuck off.
Yep, because that's a cat.
That's what cats do. She knew
This is what cats do. Cats are like, what, you have a plan? Fuck your plan.
Pretty much.
That's why I love cats. That's the fun of having cats.
That's not the whole fun of having cats.
It's part of the fun of having cats.
Tormenting them is part of the fun for me. Nothing cruel. Well, I suppose it depends on how you define cruelty. But hello, Sean.
Hey, Sean, it's good to see you.
You know that way when your cat's like lying sleeping and you've got, just that streak and you go, it's going to fuck with the cat. And you come up and you go, and slap the sofa next to it so it jumps 3 feet up in the air.
Funnily enough, I've never done that because I'm not a cruel fuck.
It's hilarious. Or if the cat's afraid of the vacuum cleaner.
I've done that.
Lock all the doors so it can't get out and start moving.
Well, okay. I've not locked the doors. Fuck's sake.
In the room with me.
Yeah.
No,
well, I used to have a cat, a little kitten I found near a kind of industrial site where I lived. Beautiful little thing it was. And I called her Paperweight. And she was just meowing for help and I took her home and everything. But she didn't know how to play because every day was a fight for survival. So I had to wear like my motorbike gloves when I played with her because she would attack and try to kill me every single time.
So murder mittens.
Yeah. So one day I just had enough of it.
A reason for that.
Yeah. Well, I had a big fish tank, and she kept on trying to catch the fish from it. So I just picked her up by the scruff of the neck and dipped her in the fish tank and went, there you fucking go. You want it that bad? There you are. She never went near it again.
And Tusk never had a cat again. Tusk, question that people might be asking, but are too polite, but I'm not. Why are you naked?
What?
Look at him, he's naked.
I'm not naked. I've got my headphones on.
This is true. This is true.
Well, having said that,
you can't see the headphones.
They are my crotchless headphones.
Good answer. I don't know what it is. It's good
hang
to
on
see
a second.
people.
I better go in there and just. I don't know why that is. Oh, I know why that is. Someone asked me to change it because.
Because of the piss. They were
because I was on their stream and they didn't want having like that on their screen.
Nice.
And I changed it and I forgot to change it back.
That. Okay.
Why would anyone not want that on their screen? That is awesome.
I don't know.
We're talking about this or we're talking about
people are fucking weird. Unicorns for life.
Because this is awesome.
It captures the inner Tusk.
That's me when I was about in my early 20s.
And then you woke up, yeah?
No, that is genuinely me when I was in my early 20s.
Right.
That's not, for fuck's sake, Rob going, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well,
that's what I'm saying. And then you woke up.
All right.
No, look at his wee tiny twig arms. Ew, that's not me.
His tiny twig arms.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's made out of sticks.
I know it's been, you know what? It's been a while. It's been a while since I did a live stream that wasn't Flipside, where it's just having a random laugh. People know that I've had health issues. I'm not going to get into that here, but I I'm doing a lot better right now. I'm on correct medication, and it's helping a lot. No
Excellent.
more vomiting. Yay!
Boo! I mean, yay!
Kitty! There's a
She's
kitty behind you. And then he's gone.
sniffing. She's debating whether or not she wants to push that over onto the
Push
floor.
it, push it, push it. Come on, kitty. Do your duty. Do your duty for all catkind.
No, let's do it. No. Don't do that.
Do
Can
it.
you not? Can you not
it.
somehow like electrify the frames, or set up some sort of booby trap, like a spring trap that flies her across the room?
No.
I'm not serious.
Why?
I am definitely not that
Because we're not
engineer.
evil footballers that will not be named here.
I'm also
No,
just
I'm
not
not.
that handy.
I'm not saying kick it across the room. You know, you might
It equates to the same thing.
you might stub your toe, but
And
if
it's
you,
kitty. And gone.
Nope, no, you're not rolling out.
Kitty doesn't want to play anymore. He's like, yeah, I got my 5 seconds of fame. I don't give a shit.
I don't care no more.
Actually, she knows that she gets close. I'm gonna do this.
Kitty!
Hello.
That's Luna, is it?
This is Luna. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is actually pretty nice. She actually squirms. She doesn't really like being held. Yeah, there we go.
She knows she's on camera. She knows she's being loved by many, many people.
Yeah.
Including Professor Phil Bell. Hello, sir.
Yes.
He is admiring your cat. Or if he's not admiring your cat, he should be admiring your cat. But then we're ahead of the chat. Everyone admire the cat. All hail to the cat.
spoiler alert, by the time you hear this, the cat's gone.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Because I went into pretty much the only reptile shop in Dublin for the first time since I've been back in Dublin. And it's owned by friends of mine. And the last time I seen them, they were down where I used to live, and I was catering their wedding with because they had an outdoor wedding. They wanted the burgers, the sausages, and the ice cream and the cheese and stuff. So yeah, I was helping them out. And so I was talking to the owner, and he has agreed that when I've settled in somewhere, because at the moment, like, living arrangements is temporary, renting is always fun. But when I get settled and everything else, and I'm in a house that allows pets, he is going to gift me a bearded dragon. So I'm going to have a beardy again. Yay!
Yay, the most boring pet in the whole world.
No, they're fucking not.
No, that would be a fish.
Yes, that's no, a goldfish.
Well,
specifically.
if you have a mind for it, you can have. No, I won't go down that route.
Yeah, you better. But yeah, I'm gonna be given a bearded dragon, and I'm very, very excited about it because I love lizards. Anyone that actually knows me knows how much how many fucking YouTube channels I watch that's just about lizards and snakes and other such things.
Have you been watching the progress of Leon the Lobster?
No.
You have to watch the progress of Leon the Lobster. It is genuinely fascinating. It's a guy somewhere in America, I don't know where. He's not anywhere near the coast or anything. And he went into a grocer's and he bought a live lobster from the lobster tank, took it home, and he's built a little home for it. And he's bought a big fish tank with a cave and gravel, and he feeds it and everything. And he's had it for a couple of months now. And
I have actually seen that.
It's brilliant just watching this lobster behave naturally in a safe environment.
I may have to watch it. No, I did get into watching Fiona the Hippo a couple of years ago. I got really into watching her progression because Fiona was...
That's no way to talk about your mother.
No comment, but no. My mom's name is not Fiona.
Yeah, we don't want to dox her. Yeah.
Fiona was born premature, and so they had to remove her from her mother because it was so dangerous, and they had to like bottle feed her and like hand raise her up, and they weren't sure that she was actually going to make it because she was like a month preemie. So it was amazing watching her journey from like this tiny little thing to almost a full-grown hippo. It was Cincinnati Zoo. If you haven't seen it, go look up Fiona the hippo because her progress was absolutely incredible.
Okay, but you have to watch Leon the Lobster then.
Leon the Lobster. Okay, hang on.
I think Leon the Lobster and
Okay,
Fiona
Discord.
the Hippo need to have their own sitcom.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That'd be nice.
I mean, bugfish, lobster is essentially food, you know, and it's difficult to have any kind of feelings for them. But actually, this is given put them in a whole new light because you can see how they would behave when we're not throwing them into pans of boiling water. Alive.
Yeah.
This is true. This is true. Well, you see, here's the thing, because Tatty would agree with you, Grumpy Old Man Joe. Because Tatty, you have a pet rock, don't you?
Yes, I do. I'm
That's
a proud
the way to
owner of
talk
Pet
about
Rock.
your mother, etc.
My mum rocks. But yes, no, I am the proud owner of a pet rock, and I have had a pet rock for quite a few years now, and I can quite happily say it's never caused me one moment's bother or issue.
No, they are
they're
very easy to train, and they age differently from us too.
We have a Nettie.
And they're great help protection.
Oh, we have an egg.
Also, can I say your pet rock's got nothing on our spams?
Oh yeah, we've got Spambinos and everything.
Yeah.
You have pet spam?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 2 tins of Spam,
Okay.
and they had little Spambinos.
Yeah. I'm not even joking.
Have you
Like, I'm deadly serious.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
It has
I
a nest.
think I sent
Well, they're cute.
a couple of obscene pictures of them mating with a great big hot dog dick sticking out the can.
I don't think I've had
working.
that talk
Well-
about birds and bees and spam.
Well, oh, there's Ranty in the chat. Hello, Ranty.
Hi, Ranty.
I'll send you the
Hello.
pictures on Discord just now, Rob, and you can see what I mean.
Bear in mind, I was at work when I received these photographs. Yeah, this was a couple of years ago. We still have them. They're in our little wicker basket sleeping
Yeah, made them a little
as we
nest.
speak. Yeah.
The Spambinos come with their keys already removed, which was really handful. Handy and helpful. Handful. Yeah, they were a real handful.
Yeah,
They really were.
It came in a hamper.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's where they live. Hang on, just one moment. Where's my Spambinos?
You have a picture of your Spambinos?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll send you.
Is
There it
that the
See
one?
me- See
Where
me
they're
sends them, he
suckling?
spams
Same
them.
with photos.
Right, hang on a wee second. So if I send you a picture, Kayla, can you put it up on the?
I can.
It's just,
I'll send
should you?
you it first, and you can decide what to do with it.
This is what I'm
Right.
thinking. I'm like, I can, whether or not I want to.
Yeah, you will once you see it. This is them. We left them unattended for like a couple of hours. That was it, and this is what I walked into.
Oh,
was-
I see what this is. I see what this is. Not
I was
sorry, something
horrified.
separate here. Something separate here. Flirspective has come to steal Tatty away.
Ah,
No,
Please make me an intro. I think you should. Tatty makes great intros and outros.
Cool, absolutely no problem. But aye, if I can, then I'm more than happy to make. Drop us a DM in Discord.
I've sent Randy the link for this if he wants to come in and have a chat and try to steal you live on air. That'd be fun.
Right, okay, right.
Whoa,
Explain to
can
me
we get a
why
bidding
I
war going?
should.
But
Can we get a bidding war going?
There is
No.
some theft that also I need to do.
Oh,
Now, Tusk very kindly asked Ranty to come on Hobby Corner with me. So, yeah.
So now you're trying to steal people too. Look,
Yeah.
No,
I'm
actually,
willing
no.
to steal.
I think
Have
we
you
can
got-
do a trilateral
I'm
agreement.
joking. By the way,
Here's a little bit of tip for Tat. Ranty ignored my message, so Tatty, you do the same.
oh,
That's mean.
No,
No, that's not nice.
You know,
That's
Ranty
nice.
gets his intro if Ranty goes on Hobby Corner. I
no.
think
By
this is
all
pretty
means, this is a place where we unite and we share our knowledge and we share our peoples.
Mhm.
If they want to be shared,
Well, I'll share
Um,
these.
Yeah, you've been promising pictures, and now I'm.
Yes, I'm just downloading them so like everyone can see the bambinos.
I'm guessing you're not sending the mating
Yeah.
picture
Oh yeah,
then.
I've said that one already, but whether Keela's going to show it or not, it's part of it's nothing you wouldn't see on National Pornographic or anything. Do you know what I mean? It's not.
National.
Oh
porn.
Jesus!
You watch any nature show and you see the mating habits of these things out in the wild. So it's
Ah, no. I've had 11 pints. I can't even say hello. Get your ass in here.
No.
That's when we need you in here.
Oh,
No, he'll make
you can
promises.
type all right.
Yeah, but it'll be
So you can
fun.
talk
Oh,
all
yeah.
right. That's all good.
He's typing just fine. He's fine. He can have 11 more.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Do it. More.
Come on
Drink
in.
more.
We won't judge. We
Yeah,
won't
we
judge.
like to drink to Ranty as our friend.
The only thing, like, people ask me if I get drunk on streams. I don't drink on streams out of policy, mainly because I can be quite controversial. Which, by the way, this stream might get controversial later.
Uh-oh.
I say might, will.
Uh-oh.
But
See, I've heard you say that before, Crafty, and I now like these pictures. I now need evidence of this. I now need this.
it's coming. It's coming. Well, okay.
But that's a
It'll
poor
happen.
choice
Well-
of phrase.
Yes, that's why I've rephrased. It'll happen.
One
But
of them were.
this is what Tusk has sent me. God help us all. So this is the first one. Tusk, would you like to explain this?
This is Bruce and Brucette, my spams.
Mhm.
Soak
got-
that up, people. Soak that
I
up.
like how the Brucette is the light version of spam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I got Bruce, and then decided he looked a little bit lonely, so we got him some company.
What
not
made you
knowing,
think this was a good idea?
No,
But this
no.
is what came out of it.
not knowing that they would mate almost instantly. And I came back to this, and I mean, look at his eyes. He's in a frenzy. And there's a couple of months later, they had tiny little spambinos.
It was a Christmas miracle.
Oh,
Oh,
there's something
Christ.
strangely cute about that picture. I gotta.
Yeah.
They were so proud of them.
Christ on a
I've got
bike.
there's another picture somewhere of Brucette breastfeeding them, but that's probably too much.
No, let's not go there now.
She's
But,
laying on her side, and they're like,
Where the hell did you find little spam?
Oh, I had to get them specially made.
Of course you did.
I emailed somebody that makes things for like miniature shops and dolls' houses and things, and I asked them. I showed them like the spam, and they thought it was fucking hilarious. So they made me, and they sent me a couple of like extra little things as well.
Yeah, we don't want it. We don't need to know what the extra little things were.
Oh no, it was just like there was a biro thing, and like I think there was another one.
Was it
But,
flower?
flower, I think it was. But the best thing about spams is they come with like a sell-by date, so you know exactly when they're going to pass away, so you can prepare yourself for it, and they make a delicious meal.
wait.
Well, they don't. Spam's disgusting, but they make a meal at least.
Spam has expiration date? No.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
but it's like 30
It's like
years. in the
it's like
future.
the next millennia or something. Like that.
Okay. So apparently he doesn't have the login details for his phone. Just wants to sleep,
What
and
is
he
it,
has a
Gary?
10-minute. But you have a 10-minute walk home, and you can't sleep in that 10 minutes. So you
Yeah,
can
but you
still come
can-
onto your phone. I can adapt the name. I can adapt the name. So you can still come in on your phone. Just click the link, and I can adapt the name to make sure people know it's you. Because I'm special like that.
I think we'll know. I don't think
Look,
anybody's
look.
going to need to be reminded.
I'm not going to force anyone to come on stream if they don't want to. Except for Tatty and maybe Tusk.
That's brilliant.
I know, I
Nobody
was going to
force
say, it's fucking
anybody.
rich, that is.
Oh,
What
fuck's sake.
link?
the link in your Discord, in your DMs in Discord, Ranty.
Can
Yeah.
I also say about the spams, just
I'm
real quick?
sorry.
What happened was when I was
So
in
wait.
the hairdressers.
Can we just say, is it this spams or
That
this
one.
spams?
The first one,
This
yeah.
one.
So I was at work and I received this picture
Ooh,
saying,
what?
"Oh no, look what I've walked into," right? And then I come home from work a couple of months later, and he's just there. He's like, "Look, it's a miracle." And I'm like, "What?" And then I like lean down and see these tiny little baby spams. Like, so I didn't have a
Fucking
clue what the
hell.
hell was happening. So I didn't know. I think I knew he got another spam, but I never realized that like they were going to reproduce. So like I just out of nowhere, I just got the picture and like I was like, what? Like, and it wasn't even like late or anything. It was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So it wasn't even
Because
like
what else would you be doing at 2 o'clock in the
I
afternoon
don't
but
know.
helping deliver spam, apparently?
Yeah, Spambinos just come when they're ready. You know, you can't
Can't rush it.
you can't rush it. Yeah, you can't force it. They come when they're ready, and that's all there is to it.
I was like, what are you doing?
And
I
before
was-
you know it, they go off to school and then off to college, and become.
I was sitting
big
here
spam
thinking,
beans.
I wanted to have a laugh, but fucking hell, this is another level.
What I think should happen is,
Hey,
you
mystery
should
man.
bring back Pet Corner and have Tusk on as a guest to talk about his spam. And
We've got the shittest pets.
I've seen their pets. They're
Fucking-
not shit.
A budgie. Fuck's sake.
Leave
But
her
her
alone, you
the
hate her.
budgie is special. The budgie is
budgie
very
needs-
special.
Oh, do you know
Which
what?
is very special.
One of our friends is an amateur taxidermist, and she's promised that when the budgie passes, right, she's going to stuff and preserve it, and I'm going to get like the propeller
Staging on you?
from. Well, I'm going to get the propeller from a drone, shove it right up its arse through its skull, and I'm going to fly the
No.
little bugger around.
No, you will not.
Right. But I'm going to take it outside so it gets mobbed by crows and torn to pieces.
Oh no. No, you got to do that up in Postle, mate, and get the whole tweet Postle fleet.
Steal the
I
shoes
mean,
right off your feet.
here's the thing though, Tusk. Here's the thing though, Tusk. All right. You say all this stuff. But since we're waiting like 6 months for Dancing Queen, I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening.
Oh, there's a thing about Dancing Queen.
Go on.
Oh, is
Your favorite
there?
song? Go on.
No.
Well, that's simple enough.
No, I
Except-
will do it. It's just no. I don't
Well,
want
in
to.
fairness, you promised to do it.
I know I promised I will do it. But I've been honestly inundated by a request. Which
You said you
A-
said
a-
when
a
you
request.
when you
This covered-
decided to do it. No, hold on. When you decided to do Ultima, you were like, you get the first request, and I was like, well, I'm gonna have a think about it. And then I come back to you with the request, and 6 months later, I'm still fucking waiting. What the
no,
fuck?
but you've requested about 50 fucking songs.
Dancing Queen was the first and only, and I
No,
and
that's an
maybe
absolute fib.
I suggested one other.
Suggested your hoop. You do this, do this, do this, do this.
Who doesn't want to see Dulcima do Night Fever?
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't
Nobody.
want to? Other than you,
Uh-huh.
who doesn't want to see Dulcima do Night Fever
Oh,
I don't
and
think I'm
Dancing
familiar
Queen?
with
But
that.
Dancing Queen was the main one. That was the first one.
I know, but it's just going to be so much work to put it all together,
Exactly.
and I
Sucks
really-
to be you.
don't really care.
But you promised.
You did.
Wait, Randy's got 4 inches. Do
I
really
saw
wanna-
that and I was
Do I
like,
want to
wait,
know what the hell's going on there?
no.
Yeah.
Ranty, go home.
I'm
In
encouraged to leave it alone.
you're showing
Oh
fucking
no!
you're showing spam
I've
Right.
just seen
being
them.
intimate.
A while ago,
I'll show you.
Yeah, I'll show you. Oh, Jesus.
a while ago, I was drunk on a while ago, I get drunk on a stream, right? And I made the mistake of telling the story about how when I was on another stream, I really needed to go and pee, but I didn't want to get up because I was really drunk. So I tried peeing into the wine bottle I had just got drunk from, and I was doing quite well. But I got a sudden rush of pee and I lost control of my penis. And I ended up spraying urine all over my computer, the floor, my trousers. It was everywhere.
And then he woke up and realized he wasn't Sleeping Warrior.
No. And then Etty came in and gave me a very dirty look. Like, because obviously we shared the same bedroom and bed that I just pissed all over.
And that, doctor, is how I get stuck in a wine bottle.
Yeah. So if you wouldn't mind freeing me from it, it would be greatly appreciated.
At some point now, I have to think the logistics of this. Like, why are you peeing everywhere? It's not like it's a fire hose.
No.
You just lost control.
I lost control.
Yourself.
You know that way. You know that way when you really, really, really need to pee and you finally get it out and it's like you almost get pushed back.
Yeah.
One of those pees. Plus, I was laughing so hard and I wasn't really trying to control it that it was just a fucking disaster. It was a mess.
You need to take lessons from Sleeping Warrior.
Yep.
No, he's an amateur.
Ask Riley how to do it. Well, apparently you can't keep it into the bottle. So
yeah, but at least my story was funny. His was
yes, Randy, you definitely need to tech up, but it's okay if you can't make it this time. There will be other streams, so relax. It's okay.
Oh yeah, definitely. And we'll get your intro sorted and all.
Ish.
At some point.
By the way, I do. Well, I need to speak to Cats, but I want to see fucking Almost Unbelievable come back because that was fun.
Oh yeah.
So get your ass in gear. I say, having not put out any content for the last year.
Yeah, been waiting for mythical creatures for about 18 months.
Yeah, actually.
Fucking having a go at Dancing Queen. No. This is all a cover, isn't it, for your absolute lack of action?
Yes. Yes, it is. I'm not
working.
even going to pretend.
I'm moving house. I live on a tiny island surrounded by mammals. Sort of excuse is that?
Yes, how dare I?
Yeah.
Well, no, in fairness, that was supposed to come out last March, and so it's been a year.
Yeah.
It's been that long.
You even had a poll about what animal we wanted us to choose it on. It's probably so old now that YouTube's deleted it.
No.
The animal's definitely extinct.
I'll get to it eventually. But with the challenging conspiracies, I really need to be in the headspace to do it. And with everything that's been going on, I just haven't been. And we always say real life comes first. So fuck off.
Right. I've got a new game, right?
Go on.
Translate this. Almost unbelievable. He. I even ready. Cats has bee holing the badgics. He's been bee holing you.
Oh no.
You'd be holing your badgics. Oh, you can get a cream for that, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Does he call you honey while he does it?
I think you might need to be a little drunker for that to happen.
Cats has been holding me back.
Yeah. Do you know what? I think I'm just going to screenshot that and send it to Cats.
Yeah, I know.
Just because it's fucking hilarious.
I know you meant being holding you back, but I'm going to pretend that you meant be holding your.
It took me a while, but I got it there.
Yeah. I mean, fair play to Cats. But Cats has been so busy lately. He has been editing a textbook, and he's been doing tutoring, and he's been doing everything else
and he's
family
been
related.
holing Ranty.
And apparently bee-holing Randy. You heard it here first. I told you it was going to get controversial.
Yeah,
in the badgics.
He's been bee-holing in the badgics. That's no laughing matter.
It's a hanging offence in some quarters.
That's how you get Spambinos. That's what I hear.
That's exactly.
Oh.
We'll end up with
Not in the badgics, in the badgics.
What? Well, Well, we might get, yeah, you don't get rantets from the Badgicks. That's
Anyone that has no idea what we're talking about, go see Etty's last stream with Rob on it, and you'll
Oh,
you'll
no.
understand.
Oh no. You
two
that
thought
went
we were
south.
going to forget about that
No,
one.
no.
No.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry I got overexcited and I'm easily influenced into debauchery.
Etty, no. Etty, the issue was not you. Let's just put it that way.
I don't know whose issue it was.
Hey, Gary.
I you know.
Oh, hey
I
everybody
can say that
that
I'm
popped
not
up.
as Vad-centric today as I was,
Like, to be fair, I was overexcited. I got 100 subs. I was living my life. Grogu was answering questions. It was great.
Yeah.
I even behaved and didn't tell anybody about the word I invented.
Oh, you have to tell us now.
Oh no.
Well, it's,
I don't remember.
no, it's Vadhog.
Vadhog.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's like
Is that
2
a
days.
word?
No, 2 days after shaving, right? When it goes off, sweaty. that's the Vadhog.
Vadhog. Stickleback.
Yeah, when it starts sticking through your pants. Vadhog.
That's all right.
When you remove your knickers and it feels like Velcro.
Aye.
Actually,
Witch Tusk knows a lot about removing his knickers like that.
I do.
Well, weirdly enough, there's no vag hog, but there is a vag pig.
What?
What? Oh no, is that when you've got like a big giant clitoris and it looks like a piggy snout?
No, someone who's addicted to vagina with no remorse to STDs or the quality of the woman.
geez.
Sorry, Rob,
Wow.
you've been labelled here.
He's sitting.
Oh wow.
No,
No, I'm joking.
I
I'm
know.
joking. I'm
Talking
joking.
about
Oh,
vag pigs and he's sitting
no.
right there. You know?
I'm just going off that last stream. I'm sorry. He had to get the piss ripped out of him. That was happening.
All right. Yeah.
But
I'll own it. Sure.
yeah, this is why we love Rob.
I got kicked out of the Urban Dictionary for putting things like that in. Oddly, right?
What were you putting in your badge bag?
Well, you don't want to know. My profile is still there, and the entries I put in are still there, most of them, but I can't log in anymore. And it says you are no longer able to use this. But my name in there was Sherpa Doubledung, and it's still there. But they took almost everything I put there down. I mean, considering some of the filth that's up there, I was kind of proud of that, but disappointed at the same time.
Oh, Shepherd, double dung, brilliant.
Oh, you're mad.
Well, I still have PTSD whenever you mention something pig because of a certain.
Shall I share?
No.
Oh,
Share,
God.
share,
No.
share.
No.
No, am I about to be hate crimed?
Tusk's favorite GIF in the world.
Oh, good God. No.
What?
I'm pretty sure Geneva.
No, Jesus Christ! I just fucking don't show that.
Yes, you
No,
know what's
Show
going to
that
happen.
Geneva.
I was waiting for that
No.
reaction.
Just when Rob said something about pigs, I went, "Oh, hope it's not Math Pig," and then I got distracted and went, "Oh fuck, it is Math Pig! Don't you dare show that!" You know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
I do. And it's so much fun.
It's not funny. It's a.
Pretty sure you're going to be tried at the Hague for that.
I don't want to body shame Math Pig, right? But it's horrifying, right?
I don't mean to do it, but I'm going to do it anyway, is what you said there.
Never.
Just a grown man in a mankini dancing around. I think.
Yeah,
that-
who wants to see a flabby Ulsterman
Oh,
in a fucking mankini?
Right, you
Right.
behave, Mr.
The funny
Nasty.
part, I'm sorry, for anyone that hasn't seen it, I'm not going. Spooky knows the GIF we're talking about. Spooky was there that night. What's funnier is the mankini
sweet
fell
Jesus.
off. He fell
No.
out of it, and then his mum was in the chat.
Yeah, you could
So
see
his mum has
Strumpet and
been giving him
Skittles.
his mum has
No.
been giving him shit ever since. It's hilarious.
Well, it's not like she hasn't seen it before.
Still funny. I just love Tusk's reaction to it.
Oh, it's horrible.
Even the threat of it. I think years to come, that'll be like a threat that like mothers give their kids. Do it or I'll show the gif.
Yeah, at least Tatty had the fucking decency. He keep his panties on.
Yeah, he didn't go all out. Shocking.
I'm daft, no stupid.
Well,
Well, he also
we'll leave it there. Right.
Aye.
Why does Et always gets a special one? Why does Et gets a special plushie and I don't?
You know what it's gonna be. You know what it's gonna be.
Yeah, I know.
We don't have any room for plushies. We've literally got a hammock above the bed with about 50 fucking plushies in it. About half a dozen vacuum packs of the damn things. And we've got 2 big double wardrobes, and one of them is filled almost entirely with fucking plushies. They're everywhere.
Love you.
Hello, Reason.
Hi.
Reason
Okay.
is there.
hello.
He's going to work, but it's good to see you.
Oh.
Yay!
Don't let the kid
Oh.
drive you nuts.
Speaking of work, right? I didn't bring this up the
Yes.
other day because I couldn't be arsed, right? The
Come in, go.
dwarfs never sing hi ho, it's off to work we go. It's from home from work we go, because hi ho is supposed to be a yawn at the end of the day. They never once sang it's off to work we go.
Thank you.
Where did that come from?
Oh, Beagle was talking about it on
Oh,
thing the other day.
it's one of those Mandela effect things, isn't it?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
When it's said, when
Was
it's
that who
repeated
sang it?
often enough.
Mandela?
yeah.
When it's repeated often enough,
It was Sneezy, Bashful, Nelson.
Back in his incarceration days, it's one of his old prison songs.
Yeah.
Oh, she's getting a panda. Is it an evil panda? She only likes evil pandas and red
Aren't they
pandas.
all?
Uh-oh.
No, not all pandas are evil.
All pandas,
Pandas are
evil.
amazing.
All pandas are
Pandas
Satan.
are amazing. Pandas are
Satan.
amazing as sloths. Just because they move in their own fucking speed.
Red
You ever piss a
pandas are
panda
alright.
off? You ever piss a panda off? It's ripping your face off. It's awesome.
Assuming it,
It takes
and
no
how-
shit
And how's that a positive attribute? Yeah, pandas will tear your face
because
clean
it
off.
takes
They're great.
no shit.
Panda takes no shit. You kidding me?
Love
Sloth?
a
Have you
panda.
seen them
It's
roll
a carnivore that exists solely off
Right,
of
so-
fucking trees.
Grass. Yeah.
Let's see if I
come
can
on.
find them again. I found something. I think it was on Facebook, wasn't it, Tatty? I found something especially for Etty
Uh-oh.
on Facebook.
Oh yes,
and,
it was.
Help.
and I said if I
Oh yes,
like,
it was.
I said right, I get these just to troll someone. Who would I troll with these? And you're like,
Oh
Oh.
yes.
but Etty would love them.
Huh?
And they were
Would
like
I
little
actually
vases.
love
They were
it, or was
they
it,
were painted vases, and it was cool. They had
A what?
faces on the vase.
What's a
A
vase?
vase, you mean?
Oz,
A
vase.
vase.
A vase.
Aye.
a vag,
A
A
vase.
vase.
Yeah, a
A
vase.
hog?
A vase hog.
that's
I'm
That's
gonna
not
try
good.
find them now.
Well, I appreciate the pandas plot hole. However, I am sad that you are mean to me.
I'm
loves
used
it
to the
really.
rest of it, so keep it up.
Well, Johnny didn't say you had to keep the panda. You can do with the panda whatever you wish. You
I will
sacrifice
Yeah,
send-
it.
yeah.
I
We-
will
we don't
send
kink
it to
shame
my
here.
enemies.
Oh, I found the website that
So
does
they
it.
can rip their face off.
Yes. Okay. Because hang on.
Right,
hang on.
are you ready? Can we stop filling in now for you because hashtag crafty can't take?
I can tech. I'm just preoccupied getting these for Etty.
Just
No.
it takes a while.
You
know,
can
I
take,
think-
you just won't.
I'm more of a
Exactly.
sloth than a panda.
No, these are not pandas or sloths.
Okay.
That makes me a sad panda. Sorry. I do like South Park. I got the reference, plot hole.
I did
I
not.
got the
I'm sorry.
reference. But these were something that I want to get Etty, but I know that if I did, Tusk would break my face.
What is this?
And
Oh my
possibly the
God,
rest of you.
yes.
I know, right?
Okay, fuck right off.
Okay.
They're just crap.
I'm just not seeing it. I'm like, all right, the weird, creepy tall messages with.
Do you know?
That
I
went
used to
exactly the way I thought it would.
I used to go into like charity shops
Right,
and buy
Daddy.
things like that for shotgun practice and just blow the shit out of them. Oh, it's absolute tat. Do
I tell you,
I knew you'd love them, Tusk.
That would be so
you know that?
funny.
exactly. As soon as you showed me them, that's the conversation.
Do you know
when you
who
asked me
made
that
them?
question.
Yeah.
Right, do you know who made them? Right, menopausal women, right, who have to go to support groups during the day, right, and they have that second fucking flush where they think they're 20 again, and they get involved in arts and crafts and start wearing really gaudy plastic jewelry and clothes that don't fucking fit them or suit them. Right? And they haven't done for a good 30 fucking years. That's who makes shite like that. Look, they're not even straight. What fucking use
Yeah.
are they?
It's like they're kind
So-
of drunk or something. I don't know.
Absolute crap.
Guys in the chat. No, put a 1 if I should buy them for Tusk and Etty. 2 if I shouldn't.
I'll shoot them and then I'll shoot you.
No, you can't break gifts. You should know this by now. I hoard everything I'm given, like a
That's,
was
that's
that
not a
fucking
gift.
weird
That's not a
creature.
gift. That's an insult. Look at them.
No,
It is
look
to
at
you.
it.
It's a gift to Etty.
It's beautifully hideous. It's amazing.
Just to confirm, that's a 1 to buy them and a 2 not to buy them. Just to confirm that, yeah.
Just to remind people, I am in Scotland next week for
Just
like
to remind
2
people in the
weeks.
chat that I have power of a moderator here and I will boot and ban you.
And I have the power to undo that. So just remember that.
So they kind of remind me of bowling pins. So Tusk, you can take a budgie and basically bowl it.
No.
Spooky is saying
He's
buy them and
Simon.
then smash them.
Okay, we've
What they
got a
do
one.
after I give them to them, I don't care. But it is the ultimate troll for Tusk. That's what I was saying to Tatty.
We've got a 1 from Misha Griffith. Misha, did you make these?
No, she just wants to see you get trolled.
No, but I see underneath that V Rankins voted for a 2, so that's the last time I checked my maths, that's 2 1s, so that's 2
No,
votes for
that's
1.
not how it
Yeah.
works. No.
Carried on like this. See, I'm only I say
if you
1
want-
2 and I say three ones.
If you
So
watch
like
Lindsay's video, 1 and 1 is 1.
It's
Right.
1.
Yeah.
Ah,
If you get 1 and add 1 to it, you have 1. So a 2 is an anomaly, an outlier, can be safely ignored.
yeah, I want to add something to what the plot hole says. No one should buy these unless either 1, they're trying to trap someone's enemy's souls, or 2, they're trying to troll Tusk.
Oh, you know what? I never even told you this, did I? Because I haven't spoken to you for a few days. Do you know what I saw in a shop the other day and I really, really wanted to buy it?
What?
A hobby horse.
You already have one.
I was
know,
going to say,
but one horse is no horses at all. You have to have 2 at least. I have to have that'd be my ranch. You know, be a herd. I
brace
would-
yourself.
so are you going to buy a stud? hobby
Yes.
horse?
Well,
Oh,
I don't
no.
know. I think I'll have to get a gelding because after the experience with the Spambinos, I don't know if I want to go through that again. And I don't know if I have a big enough sausage to attach to it in any case.
Okay, that's
You
being
did.
clipped.
Yeah.
That's being clipped.
I knew as soon as I said that, I was like,
Yep.
fuck.
Yep.
To be fair, we do have a Polish supermarket. We have
Yeah, we do.
numerous
I think.
Polish
Hang on.
supermarkets with big
This is
sausages.
Oh,
this is
bye,
so
Johnny.
important. I think Colon is in the chat or
Bye.
Tatty. Make sure you clip that.
Don't, guys, come on.
Make sure you clip that because I
don't-
want that on every single stream that Tusk
Don't-
is on.
Don't clip my
Yes.
sausage.
Clip Tusk's not large enough. Oh,
Yeah, please don't clip my sausage.
Oh,
I'll do my best.
and see, this is why I wanted to go live. Right before I went live, I was absolutely exhausted because just like life, and so I've been drained of all energy, and I needed to have a laugh tonight. And so, yay! It is. I have achieved what I set out to do.
Well, I'm glad my sausage is some source of hilarity for you.
Oh, your sausage is absolutely comical.
Clip
Oh,
that.
go clip
Right.
that.
Yes, clip that because I will stand by that.
You can stand by my sausage anytime you like.
You see?
I am not.
my.
touching
You're standing by
Toast
tough
at all.
sausage. Impressive.
Stand by your sausage. Do, do, do,
Wah,
do, do.
wah, wah.
Stand by your spam.
Yeah, but I was saying earlier that my friend, I don't know if I said this on stream or off stream before we went live, but my friend put up on Facebook, because I haven't been on Facebook in practically in weeks, really, and I looked on there today, and one of my friends was complaining, so she went over to her friend, and her friend was eating ice cream while it was raining outside. Now, she was indoors. I have no issue with anyone eating ice cream indoors. My friend did not have the same reaction. She was like, how the fuck are you eating ice cream when it's raining? First of all, she was indoors. It was hot. It was nice. Anyway, she got talking and she was like, she said she found ice cream gross. Which I don't understand, but she put this out. She was like, well, what is it that is popular that you don't like? And automatically, and since the fucker has just left, it just reminded me. As soon as I said I didn't like bacon, oh my god, the backlash from that was just ridiculous.
You ate bacon.
Quite
I saw
rightly
you
so.
eat bacon.
Yeah, and she loved every mouthful
She
of
did,
it. She
she
loved
loved it.
It's very rare. It's very
Loved
rare
it.
that I eat bacon.
Loved it.
And the main time I eat bacon is in a coddle.
She prefers sausage to bacon.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I don't like ice cream very much. It's horrible stuff. Right. So
What?
I get that.
It depends on where you get it.
Well, no, right.
Ice
It
cream is
get
not monolithic.
it gets sucked out of a cow, which is fucking nasty enough, right? Then they do things to it, like put chocolate and mint flavors in it, neither of which belong anywhere near food. Right? And certainly not
Hang on.
together.
I used to fucking make ice cream. So
I know
don't
you did.
even.
And it gives you a sore head. What's the fucking? Why would you want to?
Ice cream is
Because
the
it's
best.
delicious.
No, ice cream's like swimming, right? Swimming isn't a sport. It's not a pastime. It's a survival technique. You only swim when you're going to drown. If you eat ice cream knowing that it's going to hurt your teeth and give you a sore head, you're a fucking idiot.
Okay, so give me all the ice
use
cream.
a smaller
Give me all the ice
spoon.
cream. I'll eat all the ice
Use
cream.
just use a smaller spoon.
Or eat less ice cream.
Or
have
don't
some
eat it as
self-control.
Or don't eat any ice cream. There you go. Crisis averted.
Don't eat it as fast, and you won't get a sore head.
Yeah.
Or just don't eat it.
Savor it.
Yeah.
Enjoy your
Yeah.
ice cream.
Don't fall into the water and then you won't drown. There you go.
Yeah.
So it's your own damn fault.
But it just reminded me, as soon as she said, what popular thing do you not like? Instantly, I thought about the unpopular opinions. I was like, yeah, I said bacon, and so many people hated that answer.
The bacon isn't very nice. You can get bacon ice cream. Imagine that.
Ew.
Yeah. There are just some things that are unholy in this world.
Yeah.
Bacon
Well,
ice cream is one of them.
I was watching
What?
a thing the other day about in Japan from a channel called Tabby Eats, and it was like bacon and red wine, separate flavors, bacon and red wine flavored ice cream. Who would do a thing like
Red wine.
The Japanese?
Oh.
I don't know. No. Just no.
Unless when it was what kind of red wine was it? Was it Bucky by any chance?
that? No, it was like a Merlot or
Yes,
something. I think.
Buckfast ice
No,
cream.
I've made Buckfast ice cream. That's different. That doesn't count as red wine because it's black, apart from anything else. It's like, you know, the wine, the Urukai drink in like Lord of the Rings. That's Buckfast.
Yeah, I don't like Buckfast at all. I've never had a taste for it.
I feel like
Okay.
if you don't
It's
like
alright
the
to
taste
get
of
to the
petrol,
toenails, man.
once you get to the toenails, it's too much. But if you don't like the taste of petrol, then you're not going to like Buckfast.
I'll have to look that up after Spooky. But skooma.
I know I am not looking up ordinary sausages on YouTube. Nope. Don't want that in my.
No,
No.
thank
No,
you.
it's a channel. It's a channel.
We only
Even-
want extraordinary sausage in this channel.
We want
That's when you
special
come in.
sausage.
That's when you get onto a special kind of list.
Yeah.
I mean, I know what ordinary sausage looks like. Very familiar with that.
Yeah, you've got a mirror.
Yeah, but it's a Rip to Piss YouTube channel.
Okay.
Pickled. What? Pickled pig.
Trust me,
pig
that's what he
sausages.
said.
What?
What?
Tries to make sausages out of odd ingredients.
Apparently. So that's a thing.
Definitely.
I'll definitely look that up later when I'm
See-
bored.
So you have to like. I've got quite a wide definition of odd. So you'd have to be like. It'd have to be like nuts and bolts and like a wheelbarrow or something before I went. Well, that's quite an odd sausage. But
Just because Reason can't be here and I can't annoy him today. Clive has done that for me. Thank you, Clive.
Clive, he's about to go teach kids.
oh, did Clive
He's already suffering.
baby shark do 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 baby shark do 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 baby shark do 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 baby shark.
Wow.
Is that what it is? He doesn't like. I don't think he's ever mentioned it
I don't
before.
know. I think you'll have to try the
he might
second
actually
verse.
be kind of fond of it. I'm not sure.
Steeman, is this the song? Baby shark do 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 baby shark do 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 do. Because if it isn't, I'll keep on doing it.
Baby shark.
I think we have another Dulcimer request.
I know nobody wants to see that. I'll tell you what I will do though. I will do Dancing Queen this month. I promise. It'll be done by the end of March, and I'm going to make another one. Right now, if anybody can guess what my least favorite fucking song in the entire history of ever is, I'll do a
Be
You
version
nearly
of it.
told us
because-
once.
I know, almost
You
did.
nearly told
I
us once,
almost
and then
did.
you copped on.
Right, but what I'll do.
No,
if
my
anybody-
music taste, mate. Be careful.
if anybody can guess what it is, I'll do it.
Kitty is saying hello to Nimrod.
Okay.
Right?
Heyo.
But
Okay,
what
what
I
do we
think
think
is,
about us?
right, you'll never get it.
Oh.
Why
But
would
what-
we?
So enthused by this. I know.
Right.
Oh,
I'm going to ask
Huh?
Rob.
Yeah.
What? Hang on. What was that, Etty?
Tusk,
What?
don't leave me this way.
No, I just don't like that version of that song.
I can stay
That-
alive.
that's
You know
copyrighted,
you
that'll
love
get-
it. You
That's
love it.
copyrighted. That'll get you kicked off the stream.
You love it.
Not at all.
Right,
Your
Rob.
favorite song.
Keep
You
going.
love
Keep
it.
going, Etty.
No. Rob,
I can
Yeah.
stay
can I trust you?
sure.
Not to betray me. I mean, even if you really, really want to.
Tusk was
Yes,
not here
okay.
for the
All right, yeah.
conversation
Right.
You can go on.
earlier.
Right, what I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to send Rob a message with my least favourite song ever in the whole history of ever. So if someone does guess it, I can't say that's not it.
Okay.
But now, see now I don't trust Rob. Rob's going, ooh.
No. You can trust me.
You can
trust
send it to me and I won't
it's-
tell anyone.
So,
You fucking will.
You suggest it?
You absolutely will. You'll tell everybody.
I won't. I'll just like casually put it in some of my videos. Just
I
for fun.
trust you.
throw it in there.
Honestly,
Let's
trust
spice
you
it
about as far as I could comfortably spit a rat. There's no way.
That's quite a
I'm telling
distance.
you that. I said comfortably.
up.
Yeah.
I mean,
See,
if I had a rat in my mouth, I could probably spit it quite far.
Spooky is saying give us a clue.
Absolutely not. Okay, I'll give you a clue. It's a song with music and
Ah.
Oh
lyrics.
shit,
And
Sherlock.
lyrics? Okay, and lyrics. That does narrow
Yeah.
it down.
Yeah,
Pretty
And
much
it
takes
is-
the classical regime right out of
it is absolutely the most hateful song ever written, and it's fucking awful, and I hate it.
Is it one I really love and you despise?
Well, I don't like about 90% of the shit you listen to, so. But no, I've never heard you play it.
Basic Trig is asking, is it jazz?
it. See, jazz doesn't have lyrics.
No,
typically.
jazz isn't music apart from anything else.
Well,
Jazz is awesome. Don't even.
Jazz is a cacophony.
You have to be, but you have to be in a mood for jazz.
I like
And
some
just doesn't
jazz.
have
Almost
that kind of a
Miles
mood.
Davis is good, but I
Yeah.
can't stand Coltrane.
See, someone says jazz, and Chris just happens to. Yes, what we're talking about is ABBA's song.
Yeah.
We all know ABBA is his favorite band.
So wait a minute, my next ABBA song, my one and only ABBA song.
That he has promised to put out by the end of March.
We're trying to guess.
I didn't say
Tusk's
March this year.
worst
Okay.
song. Like we're trying to guess his.
You
least
said by the
favorite
end of the
song.
month, you fuck.
I know. I was trying to get out of it there.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Now I have a timeline.
Just while we're on the subject, when are you going to upload it to your channel?
Oh, it'll be by the end of the month.
Cool. Just in case. So, yep, video's there.
We'll see it at the same time. We'll see mystical creatures on Iron Society.
The next time I get bored and or drunk enough, I'll do it.
You said you were doing it this month.
You
say
said
a
you were
lot.
doing this one.
I say a lot. Yeah, I mean,
I'll be there. I'll
the
be
next
over
time
for
I get
2 weeks.
bored or drunk enough this month,
I'll be over for 2 weeks, so I can actually physically poke you into doing it. It's like,
It's true.
poke.
You will not poke me.
He says,
Let's just, I suppose you can't do it anymore, can you? An expression I used to like was I wouldn't poke her on Facebook, but you can't
No,
do
you
that
can't do it
anymore.
anymore. I want to hear Tusk sing some Bonnie M.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah,
Because earlier on, Crafty sent me a message and I replied with Bonnie M.
legit, like.
Okay.
And
It
there's a
wasn't
few of us. There's a few of us in that chat, so it wasn't just me.
It was it
I've
wasn't
seen
an
it.
appropriate response to what she'd said. I just typed Bonnie M. Wow.
Yes, Clive. We have both kinds of music here, country and western.
Hey, Rob,
Yes.
quick question. Did
Mhm.
Tusk message you the name of that song?
No, he didn't actually.
No,
Apparently,
I've
he just doesn't trust me,
No,
yeah,
'cause he doesn't
decided,
know.
which is deeply hurtful.
good.
That's not nice.
That's what I was going for.
No.
Yeah, so
No, you
I
should
don't
send
know
it.
how I'm going to recover it, honestly. It's just
You
it's,
should
You
send
should send it to Clive.
No, I'll send it to Clive.
I tried, Clive. I tried.
Put it on
yeah,
the
Clive will
put it on
definitely
the
keep that
fucking evening news.
up.
Please do.
Oh, I've decided I'm not going to tell anybody what it is. I'm not going to leave myself open to that.
Yeah, but if you don't tell anybody what it is, then how will we know when it's
You'll
guessed?
know by my reaction if you guess it.
Yeah, but that could
Right.
be. But you have a stinking reaction to a lot of stuff.
No, this is like.
Is this like
fuck, I
math?
hate that.
Like
This is
math
like.
big reaction?
I'll tell you what. You know
Don't
those,
give that to ABBA.
Someone say math big. Let me get the GIF.
I would don't
God.
do it. I would rather have that GIF in a fucking virtual reality headset on loop than listen to this song one more time.
What with his junk swinging at you and everything?
Yeah, the business indies Bobby right in my fucking eye line. Right?
Also, clip that too.
Yeah, absolutely. Clippy's Bobby. Get it
No,
fucking
no,
fixed.
So
no.
you can put it
You
into
said you wanted maths pig.
Like a big flappy white pudding.
Right.
Hello, Tim. Welcome. We're just having a random chat, so it's good fun.
That's a perfect name.
I know.
Just at that moment in the conversation. No, Colin, it would not include 500 miles.
Would it include anything from that particular band?
No. It's
Oh,
nothing to do
no.
with the
the
Proclaimers. I mean,
is it "Don't Want to Be Happy"?
I like that song.
Really? Okay.
I don't like the video because it's got Robin Williams in it, but I quite like the song.
Okay.
You have to give us a proper clue, as in like what kind of a song is it? Is it pop?
It's
is
a
it
shite
rock?
song.
What genre?
Is it the
Shite.
Barbie song?
There's a lot of shite songs.
Barbie
and a
girl?
lot
Oh
of
no, he
different
loves
genres.
the Barbie song.
Oh no, Barbie Girl used to be my ringtone. I love that song.
Jesus Christ.
Happy
Wow,
is
I'm really
not-
horrible at this game, apparently.
See, colon, I think that's really mean because I had 500 miles stuck in my head like a week ago.
I love that song.
I'd
It
rather
was
have a
stuck
fucking
in
nail
my
stuck
head.
in my head.
Apparently, it was the one of the songs that calmed one of the dogs down for a bit, so I was just singing it
Nice.
and singing it and singing it and singing it, so it was stuck in my head.
500 miles taught me what havering means.
Mm.
Yeah, talking
Oh.
shite.
God, right, I'll come back to this nonsense.
Yeah.
Oh, what you savouring about? Fucking
Aye.
Proclaimers,
Didn't
Jesus.
haver your Raj.
The Proclaimers have
Oh.
song, don't they?
No, we're not revisiting 2016 again. Thank you very much.
But Tatty,
No.
Tatty.
Eh.
But when I wake up, you know I'm gonna be.
No, that's
I'm
not a
gonna
favorite
be
song.
the man who walks right next to you.
Now you have to sing it properly.
No, that's not his
I'm
favorite
gonna
song
be-
though.
I'm
It's a
gonna
different
be
one.
the man.
It's a different one.
Sunshine only.
That's it.
No.
You know, very oddly, I was asked to sing that for the Leaf Gala.
Catty hates that song.
Obviously, not like what I did, but yeah, I was asked to sing that. How strange.
Chris Durham, I was not aware that there is a Tiny Tim version of Do You Think I'm Sexy, but do you know what? I need to hear it.
That is a fucking tune, Clive. That
Because
is a tune. Nobody could ever hate that song.
the Revolting Cocks
true.
version
Yeah.
of Do You Think I'm Sexy is one of my favourite songs ever. I don't
Yeah.
like the original, but the Revolting Cocks did it on Big Sexy Land.
Cotton
No,
Eye
it was
Joe's
Queer
tune.
Steers and Queers they did it on. I thought absolutely loved it.
Okay.
But if you're not going to give anyone a clue, fuck off.
Okay, I'll give you a clue. It was recorded in the last century.
So that's not any clue.
Yes,
As
it
I
is.
said-
It wasn't
as I said-
recorded
as I
any
said,
time in the last
if you're-
22 years.
If
Oh,
you're
yeah,
not
all
going
right,
to give
stop.
people a proper clue, you can fuck off. I'm going to stop guessing.
Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror.
Clive says, I hate that song. Why do you hate that song? It's a tune.
God, that tune.
Fucking Cotton Eye Joe is brilliant.
Well,
Okay.
there was a dreadful
That's
fucking
all right.
a dreadful version of it a few years ago. It was some horrible Euro techno beat, but the actual song, the traditional song, Cotton Eye Joe, is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it is. It is,
Mhm.
especially when you're at a party and it comes on. And the party is shit. And then all of a sudden, something like Cotton Eye Joe comes on, and then you have a laugh. And then fucking Rock the Boat comes on after it just for the crack because you're already half
okay.
pissed.
Right, okay. Tattie-bogle, no, it's not.
Why-
Who do you think
yeah.
you're kidding myself? And colon, no. But here's the thing, right, about that song, the Bing Crosby version on David Bowie.
Oh, I knew it
Wonderful,
was coming.
Yeah. Right.
Here's the rant.
Oh, the baby won't sleep. Oh, why don't I play my drum? Why don't you fuck off? Who puts a... I'll drum the baby to sleep. Hang on, I'll go and get my trombone. That'll fucking help. Roll a fucking aluminium dustbin down the stairs while you're at it.
It depends on the child, all I'd say.
No one has
Yes.
ever been drummed to sleep. Now, there've
Tina
been a few
knows.
drum
Tina
solos that
knows.
are boring.
Tina knows. No, I've seen
does.
babies. I've been seen babies soothed by heavy metal drumming. Not by music, but by drumming.
Yeah, on their head. You just drum their head.
No.
Yeah.
You play fucking. You play heavy
Percussive
metal. drums.
education and just beat it into them. Get to sleep, you little fucking bollocks. No one has ever drummed a newborn baby to sleep.
I have
Right.
seen it happen. Well, not a
Been-
newborn, but like
Yeah,
a
exactly.
young.
The baby Jeebus
like a
wasn't even a fucking
4-month-old.
day old.
There's some
Mewling little
people that are
brat.
calmed by it.
Oh gosh.
Weirdos
Right.
that are fucking calmed by like thunderstorms and shit.
And who can? And now, bearing in mind, this is in the
Oh,
fucking
no.
mountains in Palestine, right? What's he up? What's he doing up there with a drum? In
Why
winter,
wouldn't he be up there?
he's
Why
a little
wouldn't he be
boy
up, there with
up a
drum?
mountain with a drum in winter at midnight. What the
Banging
fuck's
on.
going on?
I
He's
don't think
banging
I
on
put
about it.
this much thought into a Christmas Carol ever. That's impressive.
Absolute and utter shite.
Thank you, Tatty.
Tusk, please
What?
stop.
It's funny.
Bum, bum,
Oh,
bum.
no.
I'm thinking
Shall I?
Pleasure, Hen. My pleasure.
Para-pa-pum-pum. Fuck off.
I've got these
Well,
eyes for you.
speaking of shit that can fuck off,
Hmm?
I did say this was going to turn controversial,
Oh shit.
and I am going to, I am going to give a little bit of an update on something that I haven't commented on, well, I've loosely made innuendos about it, but I haven't really gone
Innuendo.
on. But something
Hang
has
on,
happened.
hang on. Can we get a little drummer
No.
boy drum roll?
No.
To innuendo?
Something has happened in the last 2 weeks that couldn't have happened to nicer cunts.
We're sitting right here.
No. But right here. Apparently, I want to get people's opinion on Steve Kyling check.
No comment.
Sorry, I just.
Correct response.
Yeah, I'm here for Dust.
Now, I'm going to say one thing, right? And I did say this, right? Well, first of all, fuck the pair of them, right? Letting them make that clear straight off the bat. Steve probably doesn't even know it exists, and I think Chesh is aware of how much I can't fucking stand her. But what Steve did to her on a live stream was shameful. There was no need for that. He just embarrassed her in front of everybody. But he led her on for about 2 years, telling her she was going to be an equal partner in the non sequitur show. And then when she thought she was going to announce it, came out and said, "Oh no, you're essentially a part-time employee on a piecework contract. You'll get paid when I feel and if I feel like paying you." And her wee heart just broke, and it was one of the funniest
could
fucking
see
things
it
I've ever seen.
Oh shit. Okay, I will have to watch
You
that.
could see the exact moment when Chesh realized she'd been fucked.
Been fucked right over for 2 years. She'd been fucking, in Steve's corners, coming out swinging at anybody that even mentioned his fucking name. And right in front of her, he said, "I'm not going to pay you, but this other guy, I'm going to pay him first because I want to make sure I behave properly and fairly towards him," while ripping her off and humiliating her in front of her entire fan base.
Yes, right. Okay, so the reason why I have absolutely zero sympathy, though what he did was fucked up, and that mod call, yes, I've heard it, I've seen it. People have been sending it to me. I've seen it. You can stop. And I laughed my ass off at the entire thing. A whole 2-3 hour conversation. 20 minutes of it, or less than 20 minutes of it, was about the show and the direction of the show. Why I have zero sympathy for this, why I have zero sympathy for this troll, is because she has spent the last 2.5 years destroying people's lives. She has spent the last 2.5 years harassing, abusing, trolling, and literally being the most hateful person I have ever come across.
It must be noted she's been kicked off every single social media platform at least once for bullying and abusive behaviour. She's not a nice person.
I just want to make this point because it's so important. People are now seeing her as a victim. This cunt is no victim. She has to stop acting like it. She is the one that, on Steve's behalf and on others' behalf, she has viciously attacked and abused many vulnerable people in this community and in other communities. She should not be felt sorry for. So many people tried to warn her in advance that this is what this human being is like. I have zero sympathy for her. I think it's fucking hilarious. And karma is a bitch. And it has finally bitten Chesh right on her fucking ass.
Yeah. I still don't think he should have done that on
He shouldn't have done it.
a live stream.
He shouldn't have done it on a live stream. He shouldn't have done it in front of his mods. It should have been a fucking conversation. But knowing what happened with fucking Kyle, that stupid fucking cow didn't think in her brain, "Oh, hey, I might want to get this written down before I do any fucking work for this prick." No. Instead, she went along for 2.5 years, absolutely abusing and harassing people on his behalf. And now she finds actually what these people have been saying is true.
Yep.
Because I've just received it. And no word of apology for the people that she has spent the last 2-3 years abusing.
Yeah,
and
you know that.
running their names and fucking reputations into the dirt for that prick. Nothing of an apology from her behaviour. Nothing.
You know
That's
that
why I
bit.
have no sympathy for her. Sorry.
You know that bit in Carrie where they dumped the big bucket of pig's blood over her head. That's pretty much what like Steve McCrane Muncher did to her on a live stream.
I know.
It was simultaneously awful but beautiful.
But look, I can understand why people are starting to take her side, and what he did was absolutely shit. Right down from the initial discussions that he had with her, right through to what he did on that live stream and beyond, and how he's treated her in private to other people. But nothing is good about Steve. People have been saying this since he entered the GDC. Nothing is good about Steve, right? She has been warned. She has been shown screenshots. She decided not only to take his side, which is understandable, he is good at manipulating, but not only did she take his side, she has gone out and been the vanguard for abuse and harassment and the destruction of people in the last 2.5 years. And no word of apology to anyone that she has spent the last 3 years ripping down on behalf of this evil little bastard. Nothing. And so, no, I do not have any sympathy for Cheshire. I have no sympathy for Manya. I have no sympathy for Nikki. They need to pull their head out of their asses and actually apologize to the people that they have tried to destroy on his behalf. I am not talking about myself. I'm talking about other people, because I never had any dealings with Steve.
No, some of the things Vic has done, like go after people's kids and stuff like that. I mean, really nasty, low down
She's
shit.
a vindictive, evil little cow. And anyone that
she's
feels sorry for
self-aware
her
enough.
needs to fucking get their head out of their ass and see her behaviour for the last 2.5 years. 3 years.
Yeah, but that's why Steve wanted her on, because she brings an audience of people who love all her drama. But that's not the platform. The non sequitur show was not the right platform for someone like her to be on.
No.
Her idea. I mean, this is the woman. Sorry, Tatty. A while ago, once Keela had called her out again, and a few people had called her out. She said the people in this community, this kind of little group of friends we have a live stream with, we were sexist, racist, homophobic, transphobic, and what else was it? Misogynist.
Yeah.
And it's like you realise, like the people in here they're gay, they're trans, they're mixed race, and they're not white. And it's like, how are you going to call trans people transphobic, you fucking imbecile? But that's the level of her debate. You don't agree with me, you're a racist.
But I did want to make that point. Like, I understand people not taking any sides. I can understand people taking her side in this. But I want to make it absolutely clear. This little bitch is not a victim. She is not a victim. She is getting what's been coming to her for 3.5 years. Or for 3 years.
Except the money she's owed.
But that's the thing. If you know someone is dodgy when it comes to contracts and dodgy when it comes to agreements, you get everything in writing before you do any work. Like, that is the obvious thing to do. And the fact that she didn't even have it in her head to do that. Like, did she not think that Kyle was once Steve's friend too?
Yeah, I mean, Steve has got a bizarre take on employee rights. Just like
Steve has a bizarre take on everything. He lives in his own little fucking world. But she pretends to actually be intelligent.
As much as I don't like Chesh, I did feel compelled to correct a few things just from out of professional pride. And it was like, I can't allow that to stand. No, I have to correct that. And it didn't come down on her side or his side particularly. It was just, you do realise that as a partner, you would have to agree to anything that the money from the show was spent on. And as an employee, you have no rights beyond gaining your salary.
Yeah.
But Steve decided that she was both and neither of those things at the same time. I was like, sorry, Steve, that's not how any of this works. Do you know what I mean?
Look, people are saying, are we going to have a moment of silence for non-sec? Non-sec is going to continue. Steve is not going to let that shit go. He's after spending so much money and time, so much of other people's money and so much time on it. He's not just going to let this go. And it'll be interesting to see if a particular person comes back into the community now that the heat has died down. And if they do, I have a present waiting for them. But the point and the fact of the matter is, I just wanted to make sure people understood that you can be outraged by what Steve did, and you can have all the sympathy in the world for any of his victims. I understand that. But I just want to make sure you understand that Chesh is no fucking victim. She knew exactly who she was dealing with. She knew the exact details because she's been in the back end of fucking non-sec. She has been part of these negotiations and the court case bullshit right from the very start. She knew who she was getting into bed with. Is it surprising that he screwed her? No, it's not. No, it's not. Should it have happened? No, it shouldn't. But she is no victim. She has gone out of her way to make anyone who criticizes Steve in the slightest little bit absolute hell. She has harassed and abused her way into Steve's good graces, and now the tables have turned. And I actually don't doubt what Steve was saying was, if I don't get my own way, I will set the trolls loose. He was saying in DMs to people that's what Chesh was threatening to do. I have no doubt at some stage something of that effect was said to someone. Because people don't forget, and people like drama, and people like to inflate the drama. So if she had said something to, and I'm thinking of a particular person, I have a particular person in mind who likes to play both sides. Not mentioning any names, Mr. Serious. But you know, if they went to both of them and said, "Oh well, she's been saying this," and so then Steve then regurgitates that, I have absolutely no doubt at one stage she said, or someone has said to her in the presence of someone else who went back to Steve and said it, that I'll release the trolls. Or go and release the trolls. I've no doubt that was said. So her trying to play innocent victim, to me, doesn't fucking work. It doesn't wash. She's not innocent, and she is definitely not a victim. She knew what she was getting into bed with. She didn't take the steps to protect herself. She deserves everything that's fucking coming to her. And I'll leave it at that.
It'll be interesting to see what becomes of the non sequitur show now, because it was after the Kyle spat, it was kind of toxic for a while, but then like Steve got a lot of sympathy because of the way Kyle behaved, and then a lot of people were on board as they built it back up again. People missed it, they want it back, and then it came back, and they're like, oh, this is not what we wanted. We don't want drama. We don't want this poor quality production. And now there's been yet another fallout over money and partnerships. It's like, okay, how can this carry on? How can it survive?
I mean, it can.
You'll have to ask Tatty. He's non sequitur.
Apparently,
Tatty I am non sequitur. Yes, and I was quite happy at the time to make that video because
3 years ago.
At that point, 3 fucking years ago, for Bill, because he asked me, and I did it for him, and he was working on it, so I'm quite happy to have done that. And
but they didn't consult anyone in actually using it for the rebrand. And to be honest with you, I think it was a mistake to use it as a rebrand. They should have actually done a fresh rebrand, and stop being so fucking lazy. Yeah. But I did want to get that out because I have been asked over the last 2 weeks about it, and I did want to get it out because it's been. People know that I don't have a fucking filter. That was never going to stay quiet. I wanted to say it. I said it. This is why I don't drink on streams, by the way, because I'm not going to be accused of being drunk and saying something. No, I'm going to stand by what I say.
Sure. So, what was the deal with the sexual harassment thing between him and her? Like, that just didn't make any sense to me.
It was just a bad joke.
Oh, was it a bad joke? Okay.
Yeah,
Especially considering like Steve has been accused of sexual harassment in the past, to make a joke of it, and especially when Vic took the side of Dave Silverman after he was ousted from the atheist community of Austin for sexual harassment. I just thought it was just so off key.
There was also, I think there was an allegation by Steve that, or from someone else, that apparently I don't know whether it was Steve or Reds, gave someone a hug in an airport, and then they claimed that it was SH, or that someone had done it. I don't remember.
I don't know anything about that.
But yeah, there was a fucking joke that's gone on for, because these cunts don't know when things aren't funny. Like threatening to dox someone that's never actually been funny apparently is hilarious to them. So again, I say none of these cunts are innocent. None of them are victims. They're just fucking assholes. And if they get what they deserve, they get what they deserve.
Pa-rum-pa-pum-pum.
Yeah, well, I mean, if I don't know Steve very well, or really at all. But if you listen to the leaked mod discussion, it seemed like Steve couldn't give a fuck, which was surprising to me. If I spent $2,000, $5,000, or however much on something, I wouldn't be so laissez-faire as to say, "Oh, I'll just hand it off to somebody else or do whatever with it." I'm like,
yeah,
this doesn't make any sense.
He didn't spend $5,000 on it. Somebody else paid his legal bill.
Yeah.
It was Fiona. Of course, it was Fiona. Fiona, I think, gave Reds a hug in an airport, and he accused her of SH.
Right. Okay.
I think that's what it was.
Okay.
And then spent 2 years making it out as if Fiona was an absolute bastard and fucking crazy and psychopath, and she's not. She's amazing.
Okay. I don't know anything. That's the first I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I know Fiona.
So that's what's been going on there.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Well,
like I listened to that mod stream, and if what I didn't quite understand from Vic's perspective is that she seemed to think that she was entitled to half of everything, regardless of whether or not she was a part of the show or not. I'm like, how do you get that in your head? How do you think you're entitled to that?
Because Steve had told her.
But here's the bigger issue, right? When AdSense comes in, it comes in as one thing. Now they're starting to break it up, and it's going to be a lot different. They're starting to do whatever. But traditionally, AdSense has come in all together. It doesn't tell you you've made X amount unless you actually go digging through each and every individual video. It doesn't tell you what you're making on each individual video when it comes into AdSense. It does on YouTube, but again, you have to go through every single video every single month. And that is quite laborious to do.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea that they could separate out the money from existing videos or new videos to that of the old is very difficult when it all comes in together.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Unless they're calculating what they're actually making from the older videos on a monthly basis now, and what they'd be making on the older videos as they get more popular. Because at the moment, they've gotten one video over 5,000. They're nearly at 30,000 subscribers. They've got one. And that was the original stream that has made it to 5,000. Nothing else has even come close.
So from what Chesh has said, the agreement Steve and her had was that from a set date, which was going to be the date where Chesh apparently thought she was going to announce their new partnership, there was going to be a new deal where it would be a 50-50 split, because the ad revenue from the older videos had all but petered out. It was nominal, and they expected to make a lot more money from that day onwards with live streams, super chats, members, and so on. So I think it was decided, from what I've heard from both of them, that the the money from previous streams was it was so little it was barely worth considering. So it was going to be a completely new partnership where it would be a 50-50 split. But that's when Steve told her it'd be a 50-50 split after his expenses and only from super chats, and that's all, and only from streams she was directly involved in, and she wasn't a partner, and she would, and he made up some crap about he would have to pay her tax, but he wouldn't because she was self-employed, and
Yeah, there's a lot of
he
bullshit.
fudged it all to try and make it sound a lot more complicated than I'm ripping you off.
Yeah.
I'm cutting you loose essentially after 2.5 years of working for me. You're getting nothing for that time, and you'll get what I decide you're worth.
Like I can understand to an extent. I can understand where Steve was coming from. He, after the bullshit of being locked out of the channel from Kyle, he doesn't want to give anyone else the power to do that to him. I can understand that side of it. But if you're going to run it on that basis, fucking say it to the girl.
Well, here's one of the worst things that was so ironic. It was just like, because Steve he got control of the channel back, but he hadn't sorted out all the boilerplate stuff, and he hadn't sorted the AdSense payments out. So it looks like the last one actually went.
I want to know what this 2.5 years of work that Chesh has apparently done.
Well, she reckons the last 2.5 years where they've been talking about a partnership, and she's been essentially his cat's paw.
No, but I don't understand where the 2.5 years is, because the work certainly fucking isn't there.
No,
the
work's
standards certainly isn't fucking there.
She thinks the time she's put in to being his friend, essentially.
But you don't get paid for being someone's friend.
Well, she reckons she's part of the brand.
But she got paid for the whatever the rum and coke thing that she did get paid from that, because Bull told me that both of them were paid for that. So the idea that she hasn't been paid at all for anything is bullshit. But the idea that she admitted on that first live stream that she only had like 3 days to learn vMix.
Yeah.
Before, or 2 days before that stream. If they've been planning this for 2.5 years, where was the standards?
I think Chess's ego is it's kind of, it's, I hate to use it, but it's kind of Trumpian. She reckons her brand is worth money. Her name is worth money.
Yeah, it seems to me that from what I got out of it was that she was doing a lot of advertising. She was doing a lot of promotion, and she felt that she needed to be paid for that. Personally, if I were going to be cynical, that's volunteer work. That's all you.
Unless you have a contract. And can I also make the point to this fucking muppet of a bitch? If it had not been for Sean Hufford coming out and saying he scammed everybody, Reds would be in control of that. Not fucking you, Chesh. Reds would be there. Only for Reds fucked himself by having so many charity streams that were actually fraud raisers, and I am going to use the fucking word because they were fraud. And they were on his channel, and he was there for some of them. He wasn't there for others, but he approved of them by having them on his channel. Therefore, he was held morally liable for them. So if Reds hadn't fucked himself, it would have been Stephen Reds, not Stephen Chesh. Doesn't matter how much work you did, love, he still wouldn't have chosen you.
Yeah, well, that's what he did to her on the live stream, essentially. Just said, okay, I'm cutting you loose. I got what I wanted. I've got the channel back. I don't need you anymore. Bye.
So it was her live stream, and her intention was to basically say that this is the new partnership, and he literally threw under.
No. It was asked from the comments. Someone sent in a super chat, or someone sent in a comment that Steve picked up on and was answering, and it was something along the lines of, has Chesh been paid, or what's Chesh being paid for this, and whatever. And he made a point to say that, like, Chesh knows, we've discussed this. She's not. What was it? He said it basically fucked her over on that stream, and then he kept going back to it, and you could actually see the moment when he first brought it up to say that, like, Chesh wouldn't. He's gonna have full ownership of the channel and full control of the channel. Chesh is only going to be doing XYZ, and we've already discussed this, and she already knows this, you could see her face go from
she quite clearly didn't.
I did not know this.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steve.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's-
I didn't know this until people sent it to me on fucking mass, and I was like, "Why are you sending me a non-sec shit? I don't want to be watching non-sec."
Because
apparently
people
there's a
people
contract.
wanted you to be aware of the non-meeting of the minds.
Right. So
Mhm.
just to say, right, this contract between Steve and Chesh was done after the mod call. It was done after. It was in moderation, or sorry, not moderation, mediation, that he brought this bullshit contract and tried to force Chesh to sign it, and she basically told him to go fuck himself. Which, having read the contract that he was trying to get her to sign, I would have said the exact same thing.
I haven't, so I was just kind
I've
of what happens
seen it.
between them now is for me it's not really of much interest. I
No.
just want to know what's going to happen to the non sequitur show,
I
because
don't
it
even
was
care
at
about
one
that.
point a decent platform.
Yeah, I'm not interested in it anymore.
Well, you
Even
see,
if
the
it goes back
problem
to
is
being a
when
decent
Steve got it
platform.
back. Yeah, when Steve got it back, it went from ideas are sacred to only our ideas and only my ideas are sacred.
Yeah, his opinion overruled everyone else's.
Exactly.
So such a shame that to see people behave that way over what was essentially a relatively small channel. When you look
Yeah.
at the YouTube as a whole,
It had
30,000
the thing.
subs is nothing.
The thing with the non-sec was it had the potential. It had
Yeah.
the potential.
But then
Gone.
egos get involved, and
It's gone.
you know, soon as there's money and somebody wants more money, that's it. It's
Yep.
over. You know, such a shame. But never mind.
We live and we learn, people. We live and we learn.
Yeah. So there's a gap in the market. So if anybody wants to start a debate show,
Well,
I agree to
Cat,
disagree.
right? Yeah, Kat's has
agree to
been,
disagree. He's just been too busy. I know it's a shame.
and Kat's has been editing a textbook for schools, and he's pretty much done with that. So,
Oh, has he
think
passed it by Riley?
it-
Because Riley's going to
see.
want to have a look at the finished edition before he allows it. Because
but
So,
agree
was his
to
dictionary?
disagree. Agree to disagree. We'll be back, and we'll be stronger than ever, and we'll be regular.
I hope it's
What?
not Blue Marble. Hello to you.
Howdy, Blue.
Hey, Blue.
Hey, Blue.
We were just
So-
done talking about crazy people, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, we're the crazy people. Okay. Two textbooks. This is true. It has been two textbooks, not one. But
Damn.
he's been doing textbooks and everything else. MDD has kind of filled the void, yes, but MDD doesn't moderate, and a lot of the issue has been that they don't know how to moderate, and they're so busy with the chat that either they're only busy with interacting with the chat and they don't pay attention to the actual debate that's going on.
Debate.
And that's been one of the criticisms. And I think when criticized enough, the main host of that said, "Well, if you don't like it, fuck off." In which case, a lot of people fucked
We
off.
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
My issue was there's a few issues there. They would only read out super chat questions if they were over $5, which I didn't like.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
wow.
made Nathan Thompson a fucking moderator, and they just started kicking people off.
What?
And during a particularly ugly debate, the moderator, rather than shut the abuse down, just started sending like hug emojis, and it was like, do you know what? This is a
It was
fucking
shocking.
joke.
So
this is ridiculous.
you have
Jesus.
you have modern day debate, which it has its issues. Agree to disagree. We'll be back. I'm gonna have a lot more time at some point. I will have a hell of a lot more time to waste.
That's what I think.
Yeah, I know. I'm being very fucking naive, but
Maybe.
I'm hoping because sleep is not going to be a thing anymore. But we'll see. So agree to disagree. We'll be back, and we will be looking for people to debate, but it'll be properly moderated debates. We will also be resurrecting the Discord, and people can have their learn how to debate in Discord, and just have practice debates and have like intro debates and stuff. So you get to learn what it's like in different styles of debating. And that's to kind of build ordinary people up, because instead of paying people, I think that there's certain people in certain communities that want a lot of money to come onto your channel and give a good debate, mainly because obviously their brand's in their name, which I can understand, but that's not gonna fucking happen.
Well, apparently Brian's Logic wants 5,000
5 grand.
Yeah,
He's
you'll
an
be left
expert.
fucking waiting.
for a good debate.
That's just another a dodge, though, isn't it? Because Riley did the same thing. I'll come onto your channel if you give me like 2 grand. It's like, you're not worth fucking 2 pennies. Fuck off, mate. You know, but
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, they're afraid to debate me. No, you're asking 5 grand. You know, and you're a fucking muppet.
Yeah.
So but the point is, a lot of people have excellent points. They just don't know how to actually frame it into a debate. So the whole idea is, instead of looking to these personalities and hoping that maybe they'll be free one day a week, it's about giving it the power back to ordinary people and understanding that what a debate is supposed to do is explain 2 or more sides of an argument, or a discussion, and give out the best available arguments for that, and so people can make up their own minds. It's not about dictating how you should feel on a given subject. So the subjects that we're hoping to cover, we might do some fucking laughy ones like the flat earth and stuff, but it's going to be a proper kind of debate channel. And if we're going to be doing science, it'll be proper science. If you don't, like, people will be vetted, because I'm sick of this bullshit of people coming on. And I've moderated the debates. You've seen my reaction to some of these ridiculous, childish debates where people are like, but he said this and she said that. No, I don't give a fuck. Bring your own arguments. Don't expect your opponent to do it for you. So people will be vetted. We will be helping people with their presentations, and it'll be a proper debate, and it'll be fun, because that's what a debate is supposed to be. And we might actually do a little championship every year. We'll see.
Also, just remember to spell my name right on the trophy. I'll be good.
We will see.
3 S's or 2 K's? I don't know. I can never get it right.
Am I getting away with saying that? Is no one going to say, you mean spell my name correctly?
Well,
fair enough.
Yes, because
you all lose 1 point each.
We're not grammar Nazis like you. It's okay. No, but
I'm so worried about the vetting process. She does know a vet and quite a few vets.
We'll get Chris in, and you can.
Well, I've been approached by someone that wants to debate Chris on the idea of, one, animal testing, and in cosmetics and stuff. They are pro. He is against, as far as I'm aware. And the other one is One World, One Medicine, which he on a live stream said that he was in agreement with, which I'm in agreement with. And the whole idea of that is, instead of making animals sick so that we can treat them, and like some are given cancer so that we can learn how to treat cancer and test out cancer treatments. So instead of making animals sick, how about you bring us some sick animals and we try to treat them?
I'd like to debate him on the pros and cons of sticking like propellers up a budgie's arse and flying it around like a little furry drone.
See, I thought it would be on the proper, animal husbandry of mating spam with ladies.
Oh, there's no moral or ethical dilemma there at all. It's perfectly natural. Spams are raised in captivity these days. They can't survive in the wild anymore.
We will be seeing proper debates and interesting, different debates, not just like fucking flat earth dumpster fire bullshit. I can't stand flat earth dumpster fire bullshit. It was funny 3 years ago.
Yeah.
It was funny for a little bit, but it's not anymore.
Not anymore. So we want something different, and so yeah, it's going to be hopefully, or what we're aiming for is a proper, healthy debate show where there's no animosity. You give a side, whether you agree with the side or not. You give the best information you possibly can, as passionately as you can, and you see if you can win. You know, preferably if you actually agree with that side. But that's not the whole point of debating. Debating is how well you put your arguments across. I've won debates against the idea of climate change, even though I'm not a climate change denier. That's the whole point of competing, competitive debating, that you learn your style and you run with it, no matter what subject you're taking on. So that's what we're hoping to do. We're hoping to make it fun. So it will be back. It will be back.
Okay, well, on that note, I'm going to say good night to everyone.
Yep, it is
Because
time
it's
to
getting
go.
late.
Yeah, I'm basically falling asleep here. Maybe.
This is why we have the music on, because it's time.
Is that
to
what that
go to
is?
bed. Yes.
It's awful.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It's designed to make you fuck off.
I can't even hear.
Well, it worked, I suppose.
That's why I put it on. It's like the DJ at the end of the night just putting on shit music.
I'm just glad someone else can fucking hear it, man. I'm sitting here listening to it thinking, oh
think you're going
God,
mental.
is that me? Is that me, or is, yeah? Okay, no, that's cool.
Okay, now
I'd rather hear voices.
Voices singing this song, this melody.
Well, okay, yeah. Say what you want to say and say goodnight.
Okay, I'll go first then.
Yeah.
Mystique, Tina Jones just said, Welsh is the best language in the world. Convince me otherwise. In English. Well done, Tina.
Yeah, just thinking the same thing. Just thinking the exact same thing.
Oh, excellent.
Thank you, Tusk.
Good.
I thought you were finished. Oh yeah, you are. Bye. Etty, do you want to say goodnight?
Night.
Good night.
Yay. Say goodnight, Rob.
I will place money on the fact that I will cook a haddock before Dancing Queen comes out, or
That
Myth
has
of the
to
Creatures
happen.
comes out.
That has to happen.
Oh,
And in
yes.
fairness, I am not going to release it now until you fucking show me the haddock. Show me the
Alright.
damn haddock.
All right. Well,
Hashtag show me the haddock.
Tomorrow I'm going to go investigate my haddock, as they say. And,
Yeah.
Yeah,
And no, that's not a euphemism. He has to go buy a haddock.
I do.
He agreed on flip side.
I do. I don't know why, but I do.
Yay, taste test.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to try to get some sleep again. Probably fail, but we'll see. Bye, guys.
Say goodnight, Daddy.
Night, Tatty.
And that is it for us. I don't have an outro at the moment, so you're going to have to put up with this. Ha ha ha. Good night, folks.